What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Tyler from Team TYC here, and I am bringing you a Tri-Brigade Zoodiac deck profile today. This is my Tri-Brigade Zoo list that I have been running for over a month now. Seen a lot of success at locals and online as well, and without further ado, let's hop right into the video. So for the Tri-Brigades, we are playing triple Fractal, triple Kit, triple Nerval, and 2 Kuros. Now, if you don't know what Tri-Brigades do, where have you been for the past 3 months? But I will go into each and all of their effects. So, Fractal says you can send him from field or hand to graveyard to send another Tri-Brigade monster. Kit says when it hits the graveyard, you send any Tri-Brigade monster from your deck to grave. Nerval says when he hits the graveyard, you can search any Tri-Brigade monster. Kuros says you can discard a beast, beast warrior, or wing beast, special summon him, and all the Tri-Brigade monsters have the same effect of banish any number of beast, beast warrior, or wing beast monsters from your graveyard. Special summon a beast, beast warrior, or wing beast link monster equal to the number you banish. So you banish 2, you get a link 2 monster. All right, so that's it for our Tri-Brigade ratio. I really like this ratio. You can play triple Kuros, but honestly, Kuros is the brickiest one of them all. You want to see mainly just these 6, because these 6 will get you into this one and help extend your plays. And like I said, this is a Tri-Brigade Zoodiac deck, so for our Zoo variant, we are playing 2 Thoroughblade, 1 Rat Pierre. Rat is fantastic because he's a 1-card Baron Blossom, being able to send Thoroughblade, or even if you have double Thoroughblade, you can just discard the other one, draw a card, and you'll still get your 1 card, which is fantastic. I don't really think I should cut any of these numbers down, or maybe add a Whiptail for the banish ability to out certain things like Dragoon and other stuff like that. And so for our hand trap lineup, we are playing triple Ash Blossom. Ash is probably one of the weirdest hand traps this format. Like, it goes back and forth of like, oh, Ash is great this format against like Drytron, Prank Kid, Virtual World, the Mirror Match. You can just send this to stop the Fractal Search, and then they kind of have to have the follow-up of Kuros to extend, or the Barrage. But yeah, Ash is a weird one. But I think Ash is still fine this format. I never cited out during any of my games. Triple Phantasme. Phantasme is fantastic in this deck. Being able to just draw extra cards during your opponent's turn and protect one target, because you lose to hand traps a lot because all the Tri-Brigades banish for cost. So if you get Veiler Impermed, you can just go Phantasme, discard to negate, and that just continues your game, thankfully. And then we are playing triple Veiler, triple Infinite Impermanence. Like I said, these cards are great. Veiler's iffy. I often side out the Veiler against certain matchups like Drytron. I side out against Dragon Link, because my locals at Kerwin's Game Store is mostly Drytron heavy. I think there are 4 to 5 Drytron players, which is really insane. And honestly, I'm the only Tri-Brigade Zoo player there. This most recent Saturday, there was one other Tri-Brigade player, and he was playing the Melfi Berry. And we talked it over a couple times, and we both had our positives and negatives for each engine. So I might try the Melfi engine in this after some more testing. Yeah, so these are our hand traps. Optimal number of hand traps, 12, so you have a better mathematical chance of opening 2, because if you open 2 hand traps and any other combo extenders, you should be fine. For spells, we are playing the best search spell for our Fractals and our Zoodiacs. We are playing Fire Formation Tenki. If you open a Fractal in your opening hand, you are always searching Rat, because then you can just bait the Ash Blossom. So, and then to continue, we are playing 3 Pot of Desires. Pot of Desires is fantastic in this deck, because everything you play is a 3 of, except the Zoo package. Everything else is a 3 of, and the Kuros is a 2 of. So the likelihood of you banishing all 3 of one copy of a card off this is very unlikely. It's like a rare occurrence. The only time I didn't like Desires is when I played against my friend Dan Pelkey on Saturday. He was playing Infernoble. I drew 3 of these, game 3, and I went, okay, great. If one of these goes off, I'm fine. Unfortunately, it did get Ash, and I kind of just sat there, and I lost right there. I might start siding out 1 during games 2 and 3. 1 Call by the Grave, because we really don't want to get hand trapped. Nothing really else to say. This can also help in the mirror match to stop your Fractal, the Kuros, anything else like that. And it's also getting its Drytron, it's getting its Dragon Link, and that's it. It's just overall fantastic card. The 1 Barrage to help turbo out our Zoodiac package in case we need to kill, or we need to just clear a board of full negates and bait it by like Zeus or something. And yeah, so that's it for our spells. For our traps, we are playing the best trap in this entire deck, Revolt. Revolt is so insane. The fact you can special summon Beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast from Banish or Graveyard, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, this card is a 1-card Omen. It's a 1-card Disruption, and it creates a triple chain link where you're dumping, searching, and banishing something, which is actually insane. For the rest of the trap lineup, we are playing triple Solemn Strike. Solemn Strike is fantastic this format. Helps negate monster effects, negate summons, and just overall helps clear your opponent's board, and to where they have to stop comboing and they just say, pass. When you're playing against Drytron and you're playing this deck, if you set up a 3-mat Appaloosa plus a Revolt plus a Strike, 85% of the time they cannot play out of it. I've played a number of Drytron players where I set this, Revolt, Appo, and they're just like, okay, cool, pass. And I just win from there. And the Sackiest card. Imperial Order is the Sackiest card in this entire deck. I love this card. It pretty much wins me the game every time I open it because you're playing 8 spells in this deck. Yeah, I play 8. 85% of the time, after I have activated 1 Desires and a Tanky, I don't activate any other spells for the rest of the game. So that's main deck. For extra deck, we are playing 2 Baron Blossom. Baron Blossom is a really good card to where you can special summon a Beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast from your hand. So you can special summon a Tri-Brigade, but you can only use Beast, Beast Warrior, and Wing Beast monsters as link material after you use the effect. And when it hits graveyard, you cycle a card. You draw 1, you bot deck 1. So it's fantastic. And we are playing 1 Bear Brum. I've really wanted to bump this card up to 2 because after you just see the 1, you have no other way to search your Revolt, and you need Revolt as much as possible. If you hard make this, then it's fantastic to summon back off Revolt and do more searching. But yeah. And I've never resolved the other effect to discard, I think it's 2, right? Discard 2, yeah, and then summon any number of the Banish, which is surprisingly, I probably never came up. We're playing the 1 Rugal. This just helps make Access Code Talker and punch for game. I've started to use its second effect more to special summon, try to get back from my graveyard, and then bounce it during my end phase to get my engine starter for next turn. We're playing double Omen. Omen is so insane. This card is so good. The fact that just on summon, when it's link summoned or a Beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast is special summoned, you can banish anything is fantastic. And the fact that when it hits graveyard, it searches you any Tri-Brigade monster is so good. You can easily just go turn 1, like, make this, get rid of your problem card, and then start searching your engine for later. And for the next one, we are playing 1 Almirage. In case we brick and we have to summon this, if you just summon Kit or Nerval, this helps get your engine started. And then we are playing 1 of the Ancient Warrior Dragon, Double Dragon Lords. I've barely made this card, but I really need to start making this more. The fact that you can just send any card from your field or hand to the graveyard to pop some, was it pop or bounce? I think it's a bounce. So it's fantastic. I don't know why I haven't made this card more. I underestimate this card. And we are playing 1 Doom Eagle. Doom Eagle's just to help OTK your opponent. Like if you stop them early on their combo and they just pass, you just make this. You can bounce any monster from their graveyard back into their deck, and it gains 24, so it's a 4800 beat stick. Access Code Talker, because this deck can easily make Access Code and just OTK with Access Code plus Omen. Appaloosa to make three negates on board and just stop your opponent. And for the Zoodiac monsters in the extra deck, we're playing 1 Borbo, 1 Tiger Mortar, 1 Chalk-and-Nine. This just is for Zeus. But if you are going through the combo, you normal summon your Rat or your Thoroughblade. If you have extras, you're normal summoning Rat, dumping the Thoroughblade, making the Chalk-and-Nine, reborning the Thoroughblade or whatever Zoodiac monster you have, and just making your 1-card Ferrijit, and you're extending a lot more. And then the last card in the extra deck is just the 1 Zeus. Format Zeus, 4 material Zeus, nice. Double board wipe, very good. Help win game, go Burr. For the side deck, my side deck is based around my locals. Triple Cycle Reader to stop Drytron. It's basically all this card's for. Drytron stopping. Triple Droll. Droll is fantastic right now. It helps beat Dragon Link. It helps beat Drytron. It's good it's kind of good in the mirror. I did mess up one time when I was playing this. It was my opponent's turn. He was playing Drytron. I drolled him, and then I used Revolt to summon everything, and I went to go use Nerval, and I realized, oh, I couldn't because I'm under Droll as well. So, but overall, Droll's a fantastic card. And then we are playing Triple Skullmeister. This stops this stops the mirror match, it stops the fractal, it stops the kid, it stops prank kids. It can also stop Drytron as well. Virtual World's not that great against Dragon Link. I haven't had enough testing with this card yet for it. And then Triple Twin Twister. This is just to just to get rid of any back row that your opponent might set on you going into game 2 or 3. Because your opponent will be setting in back row hate for Revolt. They do not want Revolt to resolve. If Revolt resolves, you pretty much win in most of my experience playing this deck. So I play Triple Twin Twisters to stop people from stopping my back row. And then the last card in the side deck is Triple Anti-Spell Fragrance. Anti-Spell is fantastic this format. It's very good against Drytron, very good against Virtual World. In the mirror match, this card isn't that great because you're not really saying that much, except you're not really saying a lot of your spells. But yeah, so that's it. And with that will be the deck profile today, guys. Like I said, I love this deck. This deck has seen me a lot of success, and I hope you guys, if you guys had a chance to play this deck, I really hope you do. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.